What's happening, guys? Today I got a dedication game to Paul Scholes, Manchester United versus Wolves, and there's no reason I picked Wolves. I just pressed random a couple times and Wolves came up. But Paul Scholes announced retirement today from football. 16-year career, I believe it was. Good chunk of it at United, if not all at United. I don't know where he was before. But he had a good career at United, scored some good goals. It was pretty much the foundation of that midfield for a good while. Um, he was a pretty dirty player from what I knew of him. I mean, it seemed every game he would get a yellow or a red card or a dirty tackle, but that doesn't take away from the type of player he was. Very physical, tough player. A good player at that, and I thought of him as a dirty player, but it doesn't take away the fact that he was a good player, and it doesn't take away the fact that he did some great things for United and did some great things for football in itself. So if you saw him the way I saw him, there's still a respect for him, and in this video I'm not going to bash at him. Even though he's a United player, I'm not going to do anything like that. He deserves all our respect for the type of football he played and for the amount of effort he put into football during his 16-year career at United and for the English national team for a while. But yep, he retires today after a lustrous career. I don't know. I don't have stats for you like how many assists or how many goals he scored, whatever. But I know he scored some pretty important goals, and I know he's always been around, always been the rock in that midfield for United. And you can argue that United may not be anywhere they are today without him, and that he was such a large part of United's midfield for a good while. And you can even argue this year that he was the veteran there, along with Giggs. Him and Giggs held the midfield together, because I don't think too many of the other players were too good in the midfield. Not necessarily too good, they just were not above average like Manchester United are used to seeing. And Scholes and Giggs, especially Scholes, gave him that rock solid section, I guess, and they were the anchor there at midfield. So, as a Liverpool fan, you had a great run there, Scholes, and I give you respect from everybody, including us Liverpool fans. We give you complete respect, and good luck doing whatever you're going to do. Now, for his replacements, there are some names floating about as of now. One is Wesley Sneijder, though he's said to have gonna stay at Inter, even though he's been strongly linked with United. And another one today was Charlie Adam, and from what I've heard, United are going to bid $16 million for the Blackpool star, and they're hoping to bring him to United. Now, if there was a weak spot, it was probably the midfield for United. As I was saying, Scholes and Giggs held that together, being veterans and whatnot, but it was still the weakest part of that team. But if United are going to beat Barcelona, which is the only thing Alex Ferguson pretty much hasn't done, is beaten Barcelona for the Champions League, then the way they have to do it is they got to fix that midfield. And I don't think Charlie Adam. I think if they're just going to sign Charlie Adam, I don't think that's going to fix it. And I don't think that will get them to Barcelona's level. You gotta look at something. Barcelona is Man United's motivation now. Okay. United and Alex Ferguson have done everything. They've won the Premier League title, 18 times or whatever. 19. I don't know if Alex Ferguson was there for all 19, but he's been there for a good chunk of them. 18, I think. And they've won the FA Cup, they've won the league, they've won the Champions League, they've won everything and done everything that they could possibly do except beat Barcelona. And I can tell you that Ferguson is now building a team, rebuilding a team to beat Barcelona. And that's his main goal now. And that may not the team they build may not necessarily be good enough to win the Premier League. I mean, you need tough type players to win the Premier League, but if United are going to beat Barcelona, you're going to see that team transform from an English team to a very European team, to a team kind of like Manchester City. You got a bunch of European players. Is fit enough to beat Barcelona. And if Charlie Adam is the replacement for Scholes in the midfield, I don't know if he's good enough. I mean, if they're going to sign other players, they got to sign some top midfielders. I think Charlie Adam on Man United would be a good Premier League player. I think he'd be a good squad player for United in the Champions League. I don't think he'd be a good starter necessarily for United, and I don't they're in the Champions League. Now, their United's European campaign, if they're going to go ahead and win the whole thing, most likely going to have to run through Barcelona, which is what Alex Ferguson's counting on. And that's what they're going for. That's their new goal. They're done with the titles. They don't care about the titles anymore. They don't care about the FA Cup anymore. They don't care about anything anymore except beating Barcelona and winning the Champions League by beating Barcelona. Beating Barcelona is the new goal, and that goal will always be the top priority, no matter who they're playing, no matter when they're playing. That will always be the top priority when picking up players, when picking up players, when getting rid of players. It won't be anymore to hold on to the Premier League spot. It'll be beating Barcelona, and I don't think Charlie Adam is going to fit into that personally. But as this video comes to a close, you know, as I was saying, happy retirement, Paul Scholes. You know, big respected player, and that's it, guys. So peace.